Good evening and welcome to Campbell Now TV, your go-to source for all things Campbell. I'm Courtney Phillips.
And I'm Hannah Faulkner. Before we begin tonight's show, everyone here at Campbell Now would like to extend our most heartfelt condolence to all those affected by the tragic events that unfolded last night in Las Vegas. Our thoughts and prayers go out to you.
On October 3rd, Campbell students have the opportunity to try a type of food they're not usually used to on campus. Tomorrow, a Cuban food truck will be located on Lundy Lawn from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Payments will be taken in form of cash. There will also be music, games, and including cornhole for students to play and take part in rigors of their school day. See you there, Camels.
If you can't get enough of the Cuban food on campus, then the upcoming study abroad trip might be right for you. In 2018, there's an opportunity for students to experience business, culture, and life in Cuba. This course takes place next semester with a spring break trip to Cuba. While there, students will have the opportunity to visit multiple historical sites, the University of Havana, and more. The application deadline is October 20th. For more information, visit the Campbell Study Abroad page, click on faculty-led programs, and look for business, culture, and life in Cuba.
Here at CU, we have many traditions and many students that participate in them. So we asked some Campbell students ones they like to participate in, and which they are their favorites. Casey Snyder has the story.
Hey Campbells, I'm Casey Snyder from Campbell Now, and I'm talking to some Campbell students about their favorite Campbell traditions.
We started off in Rumley and we walked all across campus and we were learning about the history of each of the sites we stopped at, and we heard some urban legends. Obviously not true, but it was fun and a little bit scary at times because they had some jump scares, and I really enjoyed it.
Some students like the Campbell traditions because it brings everyone together.
A lot of people came together for that one event, and you would find yourself seeing people that you don't normally see all in one place, so that was really cool.
One student likes the Campbell traditions because it allows her to participate in activities on campus.
I like the tradition of going to the street fair in the beginning of each semester because it helped me get an understanding of each activity and club that helped me decide which ones I would like to be involved in.
But most importantly, because of the Campbell traditions, the students were allowed to build lasting friendships that last a lifetime.
The traditions that are held on the Campbell campus brought an element of fun and enthusiasm, which helped me get involved with my other students that are around campus, and which helped me build lasting friendships. Lastly, overall, the traditions drove the social habit of engagement and belonging.
I'm Casey Snyder reporting for Campbell Now, and that's a wrap.
Campbell traditions are a great way to participate in activities on campus, so be on the lookout for some that you can participate in.
Are you interested in working with the alumni of Campbell? Taylor Deckert has the story about an organization on campus that helps you interact and transition to being an alumni.
I'm Taylor Deckert, reporting here in front of Lundy Fetterman, giving you an inside scoop on what the Student Alumni Association is doing today. They're inside having ice cream and giving more information on what their club does here on campus.
As a student of Campbell University, you have opportunities to join various clubs and organizations. The SAA, known as the Student Alumni Association, is a unique opportunity to get involved on campus.
The Student Alumni Association is a group of students at Campbell University who like to interact with Campbell University alumni and update them on news going on at the university, network with them through various events, use them for valuable connections and resources, and overall just grow closer to our alumni in the surrounding area.
They hosted an ice cream social to show the students the sweet life of helping connect with the alumni. SAA gives you opportunities to meet alum, create a dynamic network that may help you with internships and job perspectives after graduation.
It's really good because it'll help you connect and hopefully network enough to get a job one day, which is what, everyone goes to college for mainly. So my freshman year roommate actually forced me to do it, and then as soon as I started doing stuff, I kind of fell in love with it, just all the different events that we do and everything that we're involved with on campus.
Our Instagram is @Campbell_SAA.
And our Twitter is @CampbellSAA.
And our next meeting is October 3rd.
Thanks for watching. Back to you in the studio.
The SAA is a great way to transition from undergrads to alumni, and the free stuff is icing on the cake. Thanks, Taylor.
The campus kitchen at Campbell University hosted their first serving for the semester at Johnsonville Elementary School in Cameron last Monday. The Campus Kitchens project is one of the top community service providers for the students in the country, with each chapter having a unique approach and a need of different communities. The Campbell chapter focuses on reclaiming unused food that would otherwise be thrown away and using those resources to provide a bi-weekly meal to address food insecurities in Western Harnett County. If you're interested in volunteering, sign up online and follow them on social media at CKCampbellU.
This week in SGA News, the Student Government Association hosted their second regular meeting of the semester in Lynch Auditorium on Thursday. There, the representatives of the student body unanimously ratified Resolution 002-18, which starts the planning process for a Mental Health Awareness Week to be held in the spring semester. Proposed by the junior class president, Brendy Blewett, and junior class representative, Devin McGowan, the goal of the awareness event is to help bring attention to the stigma around mental health and serve as a learning experience to students and faculty. The SGA will host their third regular meeting for the semester in October 19th at 7:30 p.m. in Lynch Auditorium, and they encourage students to attend and be involved. Alpha Delta Pi is sponsoring a 5K called the Color Run for Ronald. The run will be held this Saturday, October 7th, and runners check-in and race day registration begins at 8:30 a.m. Runners will line up at 9:45 and the race officially starts at 10. Come out and help AD Pi support the Ronald McDonald House charities.
If you love sports but hate being outside, then indoor soccer is the sport for you. Registration is open until Thursday, October 5th at midnight. The three divisions are men's, women's, and co-rec. If you have any questions, contact Campus Rec or come by Carter Gym. Sign-ups for indoor soccer at imleagues.com.
You may have noticed the fences that have appeared in the academic circle across from D. Rich. They surround the construction site for the new Bernard F. McLeod Senior Admissions and Financial Aid Center. The groundbreaking ceremony was held back in September, and now work has gotten underway for the two-story structure. The first floor will contain admissions, while the second will house the business office and financial aid. Funds for the building were gifted by Bernard McLeod, Jr., who graduated from Campbell in 1948 and wanted to give back to the institution that gave him so much. Construction is expected to be completed by the fall semester of 2018.
Let's go over to our local weather know-it-all, Gray Barnhill, with this week's weather report.
We've had rain, we've had clouds, but this week it's finally time for some sunshine. So starting off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we are going to have sun. We're going to be in the mid to upper 70s and lower 80s as we go through the week for our highs. And then we're going to be in the mid to upper 50s and lower 60s for our lows. So that means in the morning, you might want a sweatshirt, but in the afternoons, zesty blue skies, sunshine's going to be out. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. So be ready to spend some time outside, just like one of our fans did over the weekend. Camels, don't forget to send us your pictures at Campbell CUTV on Twitter. Here's a picture that came from Raven Rock earlier.
Thanks, Gray. Things are starting to cool off, so make sure you send us your photos as fall sets in through social media at Campbell CUTV.
For your weekly sports report in the Creek, let's hand things over to William Laster, who checked out our volleyball team's latest match versus High Point.
Come on. Good evening. I'm William Lassiter. Last week, our volleyball team faced off against High Point in a very competitive match. Unfortunately, we came up short in the end. Now, let's take a look at some highlights from the game.
Rod Street goes after Stocking, and Schnengenberger gets a piece of it, puts it away. Rachel Hardy into the double, that one drops in. Jordan Hefner force balls over the net. A tough serve receive, and Rachel Hardy uses that verticality to put it. Here's Broad Street, gets it over, pretty effective. And Skydema on her before. Stocking. Good serve receive this time around, and Madison Linksweiler. Look at that point, playing some nice deep. And there's a block. Eyes for Coach Mendoza's club. Stocking returns it. Linksweiler on the run. And 25-10. He's got him a tight set against the net, but Stegenberger is there. And here's the Heat. Stocking saves it. Linksweiler kills it. Back to Heat. Great touch by Elena Heat. Stegenberger looking to be creative and handed. Dug out nicely there. And blocked away by Madison Linksweiler. Just gets a touch, and that's a great swing by Stocking. This guy and Stocking gets the overpass and puts it away.
After the break, we started to play a little bit better. We got back into that game really nicely and started matching them point for point. We just gave up a few points there at the end that on errors, and that kind of cost us. So they're learning. They know what it takes, and the next few days of practice getting ready for Radford, I think we'll see a different mentality.
That's all the time we have for today. I'm William Lassiter. Now back to you, Hannah and Courtney.
Thanks, William. The volleyball team will be back at Gore Arena this Friday at 7 p.m. Come out and support your Camels.
The College Democrats are starting up for the new year. The interest meeting for the club will be held on Wednesday, October 4th in the Rumley Center at 6 p.m. This is a great way to connect with people with similar beliefs and political views. All are welcome. Feel free to come by and discuss upcoming events and indulge in some snacks.
A controversial lecture session on campus went off without a hitch last week as Lawrence Ross spoke on racism in colleges. The event received some national attention as blogs, news articles, and Twitter accounts from all over learned of it. Aside from some muted protests, Ross's speech went uninterrupted as he addressed race issues that were uncomfortable in nature but were dealt with civilly. Justin Perkins, a member of the Greek Programming Board, said he was pleased with how the members of the audience responded to Ross's lecture and expected there to be positive, constructive responses out of it.
Come join our other Campbell students as we take 2 fun-filled trips this month. The first being the annual North Carolina State Fair on October 18th and the second being Busch Gardens on October 21st. Don't miss out on these exciting rides, attractions, and unique foods that only come around once a year. This is a good way to take a break from your studies and the stress and also be in a stress-free environment for a couple hours. Sign-up started today, October 2nd at 9 a.m. To get more information and departure times at the info desk in the Student Center.
That's all from us tonight. We hope you enjoyed this production and that you tune in Wednesday for our next airing. From everyone at Campbell Now, thank you for watching. I'm Hannah Faulkner.
And I'm Courtney Phillips. Don't forget to follow us on social media at Campbell CU TV. See you next week.